You battle against Chris Kobain, let's go! Links in the doobly-doo to Chris's YouTube channel, go check him out, he's awesome. So this is a sub-battle we had on Sub-Battle Sunday, and I lead with my female Gallade, because screw the system. I'm forced to switch out, however, because I know Metalzilla is his physical wall, and I go into Flygon, so he can't Thunder Wave me or anything. And what does he go for? He goes for Stealth Rocks, so he goes for Rocks. Damn it! Rocks! Did I have an Espeon? I don't think I had an Espeon. If I had an Espeon, then I just done goofed. He stayed in, took a critical hit from Specks of Power from my special Flygon. He was not living that, so that was already a mistake. He thought I was going to be a physical attacker. Come on, Chris. I switched to Flygon in on a Metagross. I couldn't have been a special attacker unless I was bluffing it. So I go into Finley. I'm going to take a huge amount of damage from that Moonblast, but I'm quite confident I can live another Moonblast or even a Energy Ball, so I get off into Fog, and Stones are gone! So now Metagross did absolutely nothing. Finley lives with 3 HP. I can even go for a Tailwind, but I decided to go for a Toxic just so that I could eventually wear down Bouquet, because I wanted to cripple his walls, and with one wall dead, I needed to cripple the other one. Even though I brought a Pokemon specifically to deal with Bouquet, and that is going to be my Life Orb Mawile. As you can see, here she is, woo! He's actually going to switch right out into Sandy. I could have easily gone for an Iron Head straight away, but I went for the Swords Dance, just in case he wanted to switch in something else. I forgot he had Sandy, honestly. So now going to Demoiselle, and I'm flying! You knew I had Chris, why? Why? And so I get into Bouquet. I knew that was going to be a switch because I'm a special attacker, so I went for my U-turn. And I get to switch. Yay! I go into Satsuna because now I'm like, nah. The thing is, I had a feeling he wasn't going to let this thing stay in because he knew I had the Swords Dance. He wasn't going to go for a Protect. So he instantly switches out, goes back into Sandy, and I am just going to play rough and blah. I do take some Rocky Helmet's damage. I decide to switch out again, and I go back into Demoiselle. Now, my U-turn was kind of obvious here, so I did kind of misplay, but I wasn't sure if he would stay in or not. So I am going to take Rocky Helmet's damage because he decided to stay in instead of switch, so now I'm forced to bring something in on a Stab Earthquake. Windy is my best option because she has the Intimidate, and she's my physical wall. I don't live that too well, but he switches. And I kind of thought he would switch, so I went for a Morning Sun. So now I'm practically back at full health, and I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I do land it. Leviathan, his, I think his special attacker with Assault Vest is now weakened, and Scald. So I just have to take a Scald to the face. So I now go for Snarl to lower this thing's special attack so it won't kill me with the next Scald, and I'm basically going to force this thing to switch out. He's now taking more damage. I'm able to heal through it, and I can lower his special attack as well. He goes into Jolteon as I went for my Morning Sun. I could have just Flamethrowered, predicting the switch, or Snarled to lower its special attack even more. He goes to the Shadow Ball. I'm gonna have to swallow that with Windy and get off a Snarl to force the Jolteon to switch out. Gonna go for another Shadow Ball because it is Spexion, Specs Jolteon, Spextion, I don't know. And this is a perfect opportunity to bring in Lucien, my Gallade. So if you've been wondering what my Gallade set is, this is pretty much it. It's an Assault Vest set. I will be doing like a guide video eventually. I've said it like 5 times and I still haven't made it. Drain Punch does a lot of damage, all things considered, and I killed it with an Earthquake, and now it's dead. I didn't want to go for an Earthquake straight away because he had this thing, and this thing could easily have switched to an Earthquake, so I am now forced to switch and sack someone. So I'm going to sack Demoiselle because she's done her job. She doesn't really have anything left to kill, and I know that Braviary, oh my god, why is this thing not OU? It's so strong, and I just have no answer to it. So now I bring in my Event Jirachi with the Moonblast, and I'm going for Psyshock. What Chris doesn't know is that I am Scarfed. Oh, he knew he wouldn't kill me with his Jolteon. He knew it would be a 2-hit, but what he didn't know is that I'm going to move first! And Jolteon actually lives as Psyshock. I was gutted, but I had nothing left. I had to go for it. Withdraws a Jolteon, goes into Bouquet, Big mistake because it's Psyshock. I'm Scarf. You know that now. Chris. So we're going to take a crap ton of damage, plus the poison damage. It is a dead Bouquet. So that is Bouquet down. Way! And I think at this point in the game, I'm pretty much set. I can deal a crap ton of damage to Fireworks. I still have Setsuna, who can probably kill this thing with a Sucker Punch. So Jirachi does go down to a U-turn. Poor Tanabatan is what I would name her if you could actually nickname these things, but you can't because they're event Pokemon. Goes into the Jolteon. I go into Lycium. And I do have the Rock Slide, but because Fireworks is really low health, I went for the safe Drain Punch, and he actually switches straight into Fireworks, predicting a Shadow Sneak, which I don't actually carry, but I probably should. There was no need to go for a Shadow Sneak, because I knew that Jolteon could do like no damage to me. Goes for the Thunderbolt, doesn't do enough, nowhere near enough, and that's going to be the end of the game. So thank you for watching, links to the video, go check them out, goodbye!